One went to a Giga overtime. This is a map also. The TEC have never lost. In their history of playing in Valorant, they are 5-0. Notably beating JDG twice on it. And Trace used to be a good map for them. They've traded wins and losses against FPX and Rare Atom in the evolution stage. But they lost against FPX. But saying that though, I'd say it's probably FPX's best map. Both teams running the same comp. Chu was amazing against JDG in both the series that they've played. Abby over on that fade roll gets so much impact. And it continues on for Kwai's roll. Feng Feng dropping 40 on Breeze beforehand. Over on the race this time, swapping the Sentinel rollover with Kai. And with this being Trace's map pick, TEC are playing on defense first.
但这一分的话，进攻方目前45秒的时间 ，TE 要选一个主攻的方向了。
可能要考虑走树屋了，因为正面的技能组不太好清理。
是的，而且 B 点是没有挂人的，这一分碎石门的概率是极其微小的。看一下 A 点点内秋叶的位置能不能够顶得住。
Trace losing both the pistols actually on Breeze, and it's still going to overtime. Now in a position where they really need to get it on the board, and the first kill narrowly going to Feng, who's now 20 HP. Wants to add more, I suppose, in just to keep that streak going. Not warmed down at all. And so far, so good. 5 versus 3. Feng Feng on 20 HP trying to maybe go for a more aggressive peek. Gets enough damage done onto Abby that it should be an easy pickup for Flexing. But Kwai, off the back of the horn, is able to get 2 fairly easy kills. And now Lochem, they're 1 versus 2. 1 versus 1. So low health. Literal 5 HP. Kai knows that he's low. Even the turret in the right spot would be good. Steps being heard. Oh, just missed out on the timing. He's having to go close. You can't lose this, Kai. He's 5 HP. And he's lost! There's still plenty of time. I thought there was, but I guess not. I thought there was just enough.
对，那这一分是由进攻方顺利的拿下。 而且我觉得对于 TE 来讲的话，因为前面是一个慢速的摸排，其实包括地图上的一些资源的攫取也是。
I know you could tell by the circle. I think it's usually getting half before then.
表现是很关键的。首先是前期借助护甲的优势拿到了一个1换1，同时保留下了21滴血的血量。他没有选择在后点去架枪，而是打得更加激进，用21滴血去换了对手的一个比较多的血量。
No, I mean like when the circle appears, you need to be past half for it to be able to get it, right? Because the circle means like 5 seconds, and it takes 7 seconds to fully defuse. So you need to be like a third in.
2把害灵加上，甚至弗勒辛是一把幻影出门。
那这一分的话是不仅要赢，而且情况不想掉太多。
I'm honestly kind of surprised that TEC haven't forced here either, because everybody's gone down. I guess it's like if you were on the other side, if you had planted and everybody had died. But yeah, Trace picking up the first pistol. Circle means 7. I'm pretty sure it's 5, but I don't know. I think it's like when the circle disappears, maybe. If you're on it before the circle shows up completely, yeah, you might be right. Oh, Feng Feng's gone down. Point going in onto elbow. Oh dear. Oh dear. Kai is whiffy. Back up, run back! Flexing, get out the fucking way, come on! Just body blocking him. Flexing's not afraid though. I wish there's 3 slots per region for Madrid. Yeah, having it just be 8 teams is a little bit disappointing. I just hope from like next year we actually get like proper stages, proper international events. Because it was meant to be that last year was like kind of a one-off with how the format was. Now this year is looking like it's going to be a one-off as well. So hopefully next year isn't another like one-off where there's just something wrong with it.
推黑，看一下对方的技能吧。这分
But getting in China involved as a proper league, I think, is more important than anything.
精准找到了峰峰，现在只有5滴血了。
我觉得光脚不怕穿鞋的，先把点控了再说吧。
而小开单人的摸点走得很激进，因为这波10枚是关上的。
Next year, we'll move to best of ones. More games.
打到身体了，没有架住。
而且有一个自动哨兵在这个连接处的位置啊，这个自动哨兵不太好摸得进去。
不过单人
Best of ones in LCS is such a meme. Yeah, but like, no point to do like best of. Well, you can do like best of threes and stuff, really, but it's a little bit different. I don't know how much I could take if we were like watching best of threes, but it was on Ascent every single time, you know?
那看一下，这波回旋跳看到了很多人，而且 B 点这个地方是有人在摸的，要碎石。
Bonus now for Trace. Some good guns that they still have. Flexing, picking up the Phantom in the Antico. And Shoot does need to be a little bit careful. He has a turret to somewhat play off on the high ground. This is just going to be like an A execute. Running out onto site, lock him. I think lucky to get 1 still, but maybe could have got a lot more. He almost gets Fung, who's 5 HP now, on the other side.
下去可就回不来了。
是的，这一分对于 TEC 来讲的话也是不太乐观，因为他们即便是
Especially when you've just got Trace just running in on the site from through a smoke. ABO taken out. And a gun upgrade for Hebei. So that's like secret, like confirmed. All of these other players in Tree with like pretty crap weapons for the most part of them flexing. Just a stack of people. Abby did well to get 2 of those. But that's a bonus confirmed too, so Tracer actually starting to farm up their attack side. Who do you think wins this map? It really is up in the air. Like TEC have never lost it, but Trace, one of the things that pretty much sets you as a top team in China has been good on LOTUS. Like it's absolutely the most played map over there. It was for Evolution, and especially with no like Haven now too, solidified it. Because Haven was also kind of popular, but otherwise, yeah, LOTUS, and then Split maybe.
这边的话是有一个叶林的，这个叶林要扑的话，其实是成本还是挺大的，因为对方毕竟是个存钱分。
峰峰应该还是想要去拿这个能量球的吧，差一个点又玩焰火。其实不吃也可以，因为下一分我觉得玩焰火大概率是
Only one
长枪局在教的。
对
buy up outside of the pistols, which is a Marshall.
技能的投资也是比较的
舍得
即兴的，对，就能用就用。
Like, Abo played pretty well the last time against JDG. Like in the second series, they played him twice. Not so much in the first. I'm sick of Split as an AM viewer. I think Split is one of the better maps to watch, because there's so much variety in the comps that you can play. The only problem with LOTUS is, especially for China, everybody's playing straightforward stuff. But also, yeah, I think that this comp still kind of clears. But the way the teams hold C in China on LOTUS nowadays is not great. Brave of Trace to go B on an Antico with all of the 50-50 angles that there could be. But so far, so good. Fung Fung also has his showstopper for the next full buy. I guess if you're TEC, you want him to use it right now. But I don't think there's any real need. Maybe just a bit more damage done to stop the money getting too outrageous. 4.5k, 4k here. No point saving either, because you've just got pistols. I think for TEC, it's mostly just dying to the spike. Keeping him on the site, pulling him in, means that they will be able to maybe save. Like, Fung's lost his gun, for sure. He can't get out. Look at him dying to the spike is good as well, because it means that you're not giving them just like a free ult pip on like the Viper's pit and stuff like that. Any update on the keyboard and mouse eater? Not yet.
叫出来啊，毕竟是0-4的一个开局，对 TEC 来讲是非常的不乐观。
前期节奏感觉一切都是掌握在 TE 手里的，整体的转点或者是这个。
I hope Chinese teams do well in international events. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the best for them to begin with, outside of maybe EDG. But even then, that's been looking a little bit worse and worse. Early timeout from TEC, going into like their second full buy. 3 dead at the end is not terrible. Not terrible at all, yeah. Like I said, it keeps Trace's money from getting too crazy. And we've already seen, like in the last map, TEC being 4-0 up on LOTUS, and it ended in 7-5. So the same thing can happen here. The only problem is like Trace attacking first. On LOTUS, very attacking sided map, I would say globally, but in China it's on another level. The scene due to franchising has become temporarily more volatile. I think that's why EMEA was as poor as it was last year. A lot of just like movement of players, like good players ended up on bad teams. But now, the fact that every team looks competitive, barring BBL, I think is a really good look. I'm a little bit disappointed for Giants as well, I suppose, but I think that was just being in a hard group. Same with Gentlemates, just hard groups. Feng Feng showstopper early, right into the choke. Almost too easy. Like, you just stood in waterfall, it's like a commonplace. Like, even like the position of where Chu was, easy clear up for Feng, he's just refusing to lose. Why are you planting? He's get hits by the C's, but I don't think the nade was well timed from ABO. He still gets a kill onto YU with a wallbang. And Kai narrowly dodging the showstopper that was thrown in behind him. Who is who, Baldy? What do you mean, who is who? I'm disappointed with Foot. Yeah, especially with how good they looked last year. I haven't watched EMEA too closely, like caught a couple of maps and stuff. The plan is to like watch back the games after this week on stream, if people are like interested in that sort of thing. I want to try and like still be like making content whilst there's the break between Madrid and now. 5-0. Another eco required from TEC, which isn't good. You've just had a timeout, and Trace have just upped the ante. The only saving grace is you don't have big ultimates for Trace to worry about just yet, other than the Viper's Pit. It's going to be a while before we see the lockdown. It's going to be a while before we see another showstopper. Could even be a while before we see a Nightfall from YOU. Because right now, it is just Feng Feng killing everybody. 6-2. Haven't seen where everybody else is at the moment. Boy, the only one having a gun. Abo breaks secret. He has got some support with the Spectre. In fact, there's a lot of support actually coming in here. And Feng Feng is about to run into 3 people. They're going to Nightfall this on an eco. It's just such a gamble. If it doesn't pay off, it's done. It looks like it's not going to. RB goes for such a big ult on an eco. I don't know about that, Chief. Any much more else damage done? You get 3 kills. Chu, is he going to try and get more? I can't. 3 away from having their own Nightfall. Common position. I don't feel like flexing's on an angle that you shouldn't expect there. If you had somebody fighting from heaven at the same time, or some other utility to use with it, it's not too bad, but they're just dry peeking out. 6-0, Trace. Viper's Pit from Hebei. Ultimate's slowly eking forward. RB is halfway to having another Nightfall, to be fair, so that's not too shabby. Lock M2. Chu 3 away from lockdown. Another B execute. Isn't too much just being able to stop here. And Fung, yep, is just absolutely carving through them. Nice 3K. Viper's Pit, just to confirm it. Lock him last alive. Honestly, these full buy rounds are going past faster than the ecos. The TEC are doing more damage on the pistols that they have than the rifles. Wow. Yeah, now he's like standing up and letting them know.
如果说 TE 这支队伍有一个情人的话，那他一定是一个盖世英雄，他一定会身披黄金圣衣，脚踏七彩。
Seems to be a good call for Trace. Like I said, like the way that China teams are like holding on to C is pretty rough, and it does require like the Viper and the Killjoy even to be over here, which means that B site is pretty open. This is Trace, I think, looking at that default and going there. This looks like it's going to be a TEC pause. Not like a TEC pause, more like a TEC pause. I'm going to use this as a chance to go get some shoes on and go grab a quick Lucas drink. Yeah, a TEC pause. TEC pause. Really want to see how Fung match up internationally. It'd be exciting, wouldn't it? If you have Kung Kung and Fung Fung. Oh, that was a very quick. Might not even have time. Let me go grab that drink.
在正面也确实是创造了一个很好的局面，而且弗勒辛也经历过上场的一个状态下滑之后，这分有调整回来。
弗勒辛的话，现在的状态也是呈一个上升的趋势，而与此同时 ，TEC 又是面临着一个存钱分。这分的话，在 C 点展开回复，
7-0.
主防的方向还是
Another low buy coming in for TEC.
而且这个峰今天的打法有点不讲道理，这个人先把球轰。 又是要有晚焰火，
对，晚焰火已经好了。我觉得他现在选择非常多，不管是他甚至是可以。
Fung having another showstopper because he's just been absolutely demolishing them.
有人在拼点，在猜这个蝰蛇的位置。峰这是什么
And he gets locking. Oh man, he is actually like he is ascended into a godly being. He is seeing through walls. He sees your dreams. He sees your nightmares. And he's seeing a Viper's Pit right in the fucking middle of their pit. If this wasn't on land, people would be having words. Why you want Orb away as well from having a Nightfall of their own. And this is yet again TEC using... They used a Nightfall on their last eco, and they used a Viper's Pit on this one. Like, why? I know at some point you need to start picking up rounds, but why is everything the wrong way around here? But yeah, it's also really good for like round differential when it comes to like the little head-to-heads for Billy and stuff later. Oh, he was just on top of the box. 4K. I mean, he already had a showstopper, so he's 13-4 now. I mean, his KD at the end of the series is going to be astronomical, isn't it? Chu has been ran over. It's like he used up all of his energy in the last series. This is what I mean. You got like the Viper and the Cypher over here. Showstopper and Nightfall used. Ultimate still all sort of missed. There's still one on site from Lockham who hasn't been cleared. Now Hebe just runs in and sprays him. Nightfall is going to be used on the defense from RB. Be nice for him to have a round to actually pull TEC back into us, because it is a 3 versus 3. But they picked up the spike. They're heading elsewhere. This is being watched by ABO. Finally, we actually start to see TEC going somewhere other than B and C. Never mind, they're going to go B. We just got to worry about this door. Guns for this round. Showstopper there, almost for ABO. Might be one of the reasons why Kai didn't want to push further. If he dies, he gives him the ultimate. It's a really good call for Trace to be a little bit more compact here. Not try to lurk and give ABO 1 versus 1. Notice that he's played from heaven. Linebot broken. Kai's seen in secret. Moves to under. Now B goes on the lurk all the way around because they know that Kai's lurked. Abo wants a kill. Gets a showstopper. 1 versus 2. Gonna use it. Kai's gonna just do his best to dodge it. Buys time at least. The Nanoswarm stops him getting on the plant, however. And he's even going to read this so well that Kai just gets caught. Good timing from ABO. A good attempt of a 1v2. RB flank gets everything.
确实没有办法，这个残局你让阿福打出晚焰火来，那就太要命了。加上背身的 这个 RB
Lock M also at the start.
快啊，导致 YU 没有反应过来。
Both teams using Nightfall and the Showstopper too, right?
RB 都非常喜欢这种单绕。
这波的单走啊，确实也是创造了正面的优势，拿到了上半场的第1分，1比8不容易。
是的。
不过
Still, a buy is they're just trying to have to rustle up something here.
确实这个星际烈士太
Kai attack up too.
好在秋叶是有一个全面封锁的，小开来到了明居。
First time that we've really seen Trace actively fight for A main, and they've absolutely demolished them. Flexing just keeping in aggressively here. Nice change of pace.
这样的话，这个全面封锁还要投资吗？
我觉得应该是不投资，甚至。
Seeming like Trace were just doing the same thing over and over again until TEC won a round. And then they've just changed it up by going to aggro again. They've left the spike on the site because they're in a 5 versus 2. They can let Kai go for the plant. Here's a lockdown for round 11, or even now if they want to confirm it. Using it now actually won't be too shabby, I don't think, but it might not be needed. Doesn't look like it's going to be the plan to use the lockdown if Kai's with an operator, instead playing with a shorty and playing under. Probably better off in tree, but he can't quite get there. Chew, just get a kill. Never mind.
确实这一分其实从一开始在碎石区的交火来看的话
We haven't seen that much of EDG to know sort of where they are with like their strats and ideas. And it's up against Wolves, so like, who knows?
弗勒星也是真的敢操作，直接配合鬼眼加上暗眼传了过来，抓到了在凹槽处的2人。
那这分打完之后，防守方的经济又是落入的
9-1 and an eco.
而且即便是
So it's looking like it's going to be 10-1.
都能拿下来，但是这个即便是3比9，下半场也会很难打。
是，并且现在
Why is there a KJ with an operator? China loves attack opping. Kai is a jet player and an op player anyway. It pretty much is the case of like the rest of the team go for like some aggressive fighting on site stuff. And either the Killjoy can just watch the flank with an op and catch people out, or could just, you know, basically keep control of this. Not bad call. And TEC also they've used one timeout, not using the second in the first half.
但问题，我觉得这个明居可能还真的有点难顶4个人过来冲。
You'll see some teams, maybe the duelist has the operator, but as soon as they go for the execute, they'll hand over the operator to somebody else. Why are you kind of on their own a little bit? But Kai, I like the opening the door, going through that and fighting. Why are you? Could be a 4K for them. Flawless. I do think split will go. TEC beat DRG on split, and Trace haven't played it recently. Who played Nova on it yesterday? That was Trace. No, Trace played it yesterday. And they destroyed Nova. I was gonna say, like, they both have played it.
每一枪都不拖泥带水，如果他像这种第一枪可能再停留个1秒钟，就有机会被抓到。哦，进攻双狙吗？
双狙
再加一个奥丁，
应该是有个小武器库。
How did TEC win last map but get demolished this map?
但这种买这么
Oh, well, this is the map pick of Trace.
因为捡了，这可能是一个不好的消息。峰峰也很懂，
很娴熟。
Yeah, just getting rid of the op as well. Just take a shot.
一次性玩具啊。
Get rid. They're not going to use it for the rest. Even just taking. Oh no, he didn't get rid of it. Did he have double operator and then they got rid of one of them? I wasn't paying too much attention to the UI.
反清的手段直接拍，
全面封锁直接摁下来，而且给到中路，有点其实都可以考虑进。
You got rid of one up. Yeah, because of course you have two. Because it's Mimi.
进了，因为对面没放全面封锁。而 C 区又是
Oh, why are you watching the lurk nicely? Chu gets a kill. All right, so he isn't just like on 0 kills for the whole half.
小开这一枪空掉了。你要干嘛，峰峰？峰峰这里。跟队友往连接的位置走，他知道对方的 C 区是做了一波前顶，这分的话看一下进攻方
的位置被逼迫的很难受啊。给出来之后，对于
Oh my god, the peak.
踩在楼梯下面，可以先接一人2打2，2打1。
Fung just refusing to lose. Hey Bay, lock him. Viper 1v1. Doesn't have a snake bite. The lock him's just sticking it again. He's just doing it again. He's done it again. He's going to give Trace PTSD with sticking these diffusers.
又是 LOCAM 残局冷静啊。
And TEC did it yesterday as well against freaking JDG.
在对面展开仗云之后，他自己
That time it was Kawhi. Today it's just been LOCAM twice.
自己的仗云能够看到对面了，但其实没有。
哦，这个应该是第2个仗云是进攻方的仗云啊，他主动落下去，但是差了一点点。那上半场 TC 拿了2分，这个比分确实不太。
People think that there's going to be the 10-2
我
comeback.
感觉首枪局一旦是输掉的话，就要
It'd be
最后一分说实话拿的有一点点戏剧性了。
it'd be
但
something,
好歹
that's for
这一分
sure.
拿下之后，也给 TEC 的这个换边之后创造了更多可能，而且他们的暂停应该还留了一个下来。
I don't know about
我
it.
很好奇这2张画是不是同一个
I
人
guess we'll
画的，因为
see.
他的画风真的是非常的接近，就像今天2支队伍的实力一样。 峰峰这里也是，我觉得长舒一口气吧，毕竟图一输掉了，然后这一张地图的话，包括他自己，包括他所有的队友的发挥都非常不错。
Maybe because Chen players are so ready to brawl, it's surprising when somebody sticks it. Maybe.
出现我们预选当中，可能对面也会打得非常强势，两边均势。
I think that if you genuinely aren't confident in your own ability to win a clutch, just sticking it isn't a bad shout.
手感延续到了这回合，甚至弗洛辛也是。
What are the odds for them making a comeback right now? I don't know. That sounds like a question that people are constantly going to be asking, I think, in this chat.
不是特别的充足，也希望 TC 能够在下半场打出他们想打的。
2022 APEC had multiple 210 comebacks, so it is now TEC going on to the attack side. And where the things have happened, but it really is just now about like whether Tracer looking to bottle it or not.
现场所有的观众的支持
是，可能最开始来到线下赛的时候有观众存在，大家还会有点紧张。但随着这种来到线下赛的次数，
Also, if you want to keep up to date with like VCT China and stuff going into next year, well, this year actually, after Madrid and stuff, like be sure to follow. Like we're going to be focusing pretty much solely on VCT China, like watch partying. We'll do bits of Pacific if it doesn't clash, and then we'll use the time and the off days to watch the other regions that are a little bit later in the day. So if you've enjoyed watching this, you've enjoyed me, I'd appreciate like any follows and all that kind of crap. Yeah, it's fair to say that this is a really important pistol for TEC to get on board. Abo's taken out instantly, that's not a good look. IGL been 10-5 is pretty good, but I'm pretty sure that the like KDs for all of Tracer are solid. Meanwhile, on the other side for TEC, not so much.
其实碎石区现在有控不了，可以看到峰峰顶的位置非常靠前，
对，
开石门做些拉扯，意图是把对方往 B 点去拽一拽。
问题是，防守方在中路是放了一个烧结炮台支架的，他确定你没有人能够过。
看起来是要
Team that wins is in playoffs, right? It's a round robin between 3 teams. The BLG still needs to play. TEC versus BLG could be a really interesting one. You got the rematch actually. BLG got eliminated by TEC. Looking like it's going to be 2-2 on pistols.
而且点上有一颗单向的黑障啊，现在导致他不太好去判断对手的站位，爆冷器也不敢低。混烟吗？太危险了。
我觉得对于防守方来讲的话也不着急了，哪怕你这个爆能器拍下去，我3个人只要走在一起去回防打一个协同就 OK。
1 versus 3. C's going close on waterfall. It's going to stop somebody from peeking it. Fucking tries. Undamage. Why are you just behind protected him? 2 pistols each. Trace 2-0 with the pistols on Icebox. Oh, sorry, TEC 2-0 with the pistols on Breeze. I don't know where Icebox came from. And then 2 pistols, 1 from Trace on Lotus.
现在已经有点节奏不可控了。而且开局我觉得这个鬼眼没有丢到，可能也是一个小伏笔吧。
Good fights.
虽然对方 C 场没有站人，但是你总归是还是需要更多的。
因为如果你是往 C 点突破后，
Is there a website where I can see the graph good? VLR is probably the best shout.
对。那这一分首枪局输掉之后
Can we check Abo's first deaths? I don't think we're gonna have the stats for it unless we go to like the actual like VCT QQ like China website, which is a bit laggy and hard to get around. I don't know if it'll really come down to map differential.
哇，这波前顶稍微有点冒失。被抓到了机会，而且因为 TEC 是
5 versus 3 now, looking like a pretty clean anti-eco and a force up from Trace. The force up actually, sorry, from TEC on the other side. Like, oh my god, if there was a way to bounce back, it would have been that. Sorry, I don't know what's up with me today. I think that first map took so much out of me that it's just breaking my brain.
在正面推出暗野的情况下，黑贝是没有想退的。他不想卖队友，但同时自己也陷入到了对手的陷阱之中。而且我觉得，其实，在这种2比11的比分当中啊，你是要做
Traces, yeah, Totoro Gaming.
没错。
I don't know much about Totoro and stuff. It was hard to like get information on them.
到了一个非常干净的存钱分啊。
确实，这可能技能都买不上。
还是先把碎石机抢下来，把这个点能控就控。
确实，黑梦加上
IV drink coffee. If I drink caffeine too early, it just ends up being worse.
这里 YU 因为走的太过于靠前了。
They didn't get eco, they got forced on.
强行去对枪，但是
So it wasn't really a thrifty.
被对方打掉了。
A 点双人组已经倒了。
The Trace are going to be like somewhat happy with it anyway, just because they've got such a lead with rounds. But they could just clean eco here, have a full buy. Trace just sent it over towards C and it worked. They were doing the same thing against JDG and it was really impactful. Try from flexing, getting one. I think rushing to try and get another gun, perhaps, but I can't really do much else. Hey Bay, 1 versus 4.
And
they've gone searching for him.
1打4的局面。
Any damage the Hebei can do is good, but it's not necessary.
这分借助小开的一个火力吸引，让弗洛辛换掉一个人，还行吧，勉强接受。
Drinking caffeine within 2 hours of waking up causes a crash later in the day from fucked. Yeah, pretty much.
这分这个黑杖没有给到近点处，可能也是一个伏笔，不然感觉小开有机会能够从生。
I don't think drinking anything other than water for the first like hour or 2 is wise.
好，那来到 TE 的长枪分啊，因为存钱分被翻了，
Definitely like an hour. That's why I drink this now.
那这一分对于 TEC 来讲也是非常关键，而且这一分的话，因为有之前经济的累积啊，全是来到了2900的长枪。
Flexing just managing to get up before the Prowler grabs him. But both Prowlers used from TEC fairly early on from RB. Just clearing this up as much as possible. Ultimates to fight for. Showstopper's not too far away. Lockham trying to hold the flank and control just gets pushed by both Feng Feng and YOU. Nah, but seeing if he can sort of go for some fights over on B. Breaks the turret at the very least. Opening the door again. And there is an opening now. A Chu over on C. Good trades actually coming in from RB as well. And then you've just got Abo watching the lurk, watching mid. Might catch YOU, but Kai's on site. Feng Feng's not too far away either. So 2 versus 2 over on site. The Haunt is great from RB. These are good duels too. Not going to say that there's a comeback forming just yet, but at least TEC are getting themselves on the board. And they also still have a timeout as well from that first half.
不想让小开是不想让对面撤到这个旋转门附近去，但因为队友其实是跟不上的，就导致这个2打2完全被拆分了。
而且这2楼的露头，包括我觉得 C 点第一个破点的击杀，确实给的也是有点容易了。
Abo is the RGL lurking on the duelist. A little bit unorthodox, but it's going to work. And Destroyer having 2 timeouts. Kind of happy to just have a chat now. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to, get my shoes on because my feet are killing me now.
本张地图的第一个暂停，目前一个防守的落位，包括经济上的一个窘境，需要教练去赶紧帮队员去解决。
好在还有6分的分差之多，因为上半场打下来的这个优势足够大，所以压力还是没有太多的。那现在要想的办法是怎么能先拿到这个下半场的盘点再说。对，其实很多时候我觉得这张地图是做一个空间上的交换，就是你可以看到，你拿 A 我就拿 C。对 ，TE 相对来说他去控碎石区的决心是非常大的。哦，拿到了一个皮蛋的手办，非常的可爱。回到刚才话题，就是他去控，就是防守方的 TE 去控碎石区的时候，我觉得 C 点的2个人可以去，因为你有技能组在这里的情况下，是不太需要人去露头拿这个信息的，尤其是对方来到了土坡的位置，你如果一旦把这个枪位漏给对面，那很有可能会被对方这种精准的架枪给打掉。对。
Yeah, it was a very long OT.
TE 这分是一个存钱分，4把正义加上1把飞将的。
Would this be a miracle comeback into triple overtime?
经济已经是比较充足，加上还有玩意或者。
I mean, I don't mind this second map maybe being one-sided for Trace if it means that we get a third map. If TEC ever come back and make it 2-0, I'll be a little bit sad.
是的，
就是 A 点进攻起奥丁来穿对手前顶的方向，是我们现在已经经常能够看到的一些套路了。而第一时间在 A 区葛东军是转向了 B 区，再往 C 转，不停的拉扯。C 区小开没有动，叶林没有。
Right. Nightfall goes onto site. There's a little bit of a gap that Kai is playing on, and he's still able to get one.
尽力了，真尽力了。
Looks like it's only really the bits of damage that are done from Trace. 3 players still alive. 1 coming through, or 2 about to come through in Waterfall, 1 CT. This has been pinged. Something's been sprayed. I don't know who's got the Odin and where it is. Lock M. I think he was just spraying CT. Means Fung has to give up a lot of this. That's brave from flexing, but it does take a while for Kwai to even notice that it's happened. And like the pistols have done some bits, but only 1 kill and bring Kwai fairly low. While you watch party standing, it's just I just end up like not paying too much attention when I'm sat down. I want to like focus on some match stand up.
叫完暂停之后的真正出招的一分，能不能挽回局势，或者能不能把自己的比分优势
Yeah, it's just ABO doing ABO things again. Yeah, I like Flexion's TP there. Like, you're on an eco. Going for something a little bit outrageous when you have like a lead still is pretty good. But I would like to see Trace actually make it onto 12. Don't want to start bottling this if you can. Oh, Fung's gone down early too. Ultimate's close on the defense to get some stuff done, but lockdown here, showstopper for ABO.
真的要打 C 吗？我觉得 C 点反而没那么好进了。最好的方式，全面封锁，直接给。
Lockdown good to be used. Darby using his last prowler to clear just this side. Oh, the Naswab is going to get a lot of damage onto ABO, but he's not going to matter too much. He has a showstopper. You have the player advantage. 5 versus 3, TEC. Can you get it? The snake bite right in the corner isn't enough to get Chu. He gets the plant, but he does go down just from the wallbang and spray. And because it was Kai that gets the kill, the lockdown's going to be used. Showstopper from ABO in an attempt to break it does get it, but the showstopper doesn't get any more kills and it gets traded out most importantly. So now the numbers are fairly even. RB's planting and fighting on the site. 3 versus 3. Time is still being bought. Good fight for Kwai to get some damage in and just make it scary to actually push down this side of Waterfall. Pushes him right into RB, who gets some good damage done yet again. And that's a little bit whiffy. YOU is like on 10 HP against an Odin. And he's sticking it as well! Oh. Masters do not fake. Not again. Gets a taste of his own medicine. Well, that's 12 for Trace. I mean, for YOU, like, what other choice do you have? You're 14 HP. And it's against Lockham as well. Lockham was the one that was doing it all of today. Literally gets a taste of his own medicine. 6 chances now for TEC. This series has been everything. Showstopper's just yeeted out from Fung. It's actually the Guardian shot afterwards that gets the kill. I did want to see Trace make it to map point, but maybe not in that fashion, you know? Alright. Maybe gets one. Odin spray onto the box. Just playing in a position where you can't get wallbang because this is just way too thick. Lockdown, Nightfall, good ultimates, and a 2-player advantage for Trace to clear this out. Kwai also has the operator, hoping that somebody's going to peek him, but Trace have just actually hooked this down. Nightfall is used to see if there's a B main lurk. It's not. It's a sign for TEC to actually go in for the C execute. And RB's got 1. Heibe's got 3 total. Now RB, if he wants to keep his team in it, needs to win a 1 versus 3. It's not unlike him. Caesar's going to come in and keep him on the point. Spray over in this wallbang spot is enough. RB just gets flanked. I think flexing even like TPs across. Not going to be heard, obviously, because of the C's. 13 to 6. First time that we've ever seen TEC lose on Lotus in their history. And they lost pretty hard, and it had to be a hard loss, I guess, as well, because TEC played that really impressively. Looked a lot sharper today than they did against FPX. And quite rightly, we're getting a third map between them, which is going to be split. Which we've seen both teams play look fairly good on either way. So I'm glad that we get that, and Billy, yeah, maybe quickening their boots watching this on the sideline, getting ready to play either of these two in play-ins.